Gaining positive media coverage for your company can sometimes feel like a hard task, but it doesn't have to be impossible. In a previous blog post, I've given you 8 key things to include when pitching your press release, and now it's time to give you a few hints and tips on how to make your pitch. Just Holly. The first thing you want to do is choose your outlet wisely, because not every media outlet, whether or not it's traditional media or online media only, not every outlet is the right outlet for your news. So do your research and have a look at which ones will fit you. Once you've decided on which ones you want to pitch to, do your research into those specific organisations. This includes looking at their deadlines, looking at the format, looking at the different types of topics they might cover, and making sure you include that information to show that you have researched the organisation in your pitch. You also want to determine the best contact person. This can be quite easy when you're looking at traditional media, because they tend to always put their journalists' names there. But in online media, it can sometimes be a bit harder because they don't actually author all their articles. It doesn't mean it's impossible though, it just means you might have to dig a little bit deeper. Based on the research you did into that media outlet, you want to modify your content based on their requirements. So really look at the format that their writing is presented in. Do they use people's first names? Do they have spokespeople presented in a certain way? And then try and modify your press release based on that information. You then need to send through your content. I tend to suggest that you send it through an email first, but be aware that sometimes emails do get lost because a lot of the time they might receive a lot of emails. So that leads into the next step, which is to follow up. It's up to you how you do that follow up, whether or not you want to do it via email or phone call or carrier pigeon or whatever suits you, but make sure you do a follow up if they haven't gotten back to you. If you do get that media coverage that you're chasing, make sure you send a thank you. It doesn't have to be long or elaborate. It's just a short email saying, thanks so much for covering our organisation. And then once you get that positive media coverage, make sure you promote it yourself. Put it on your website, put it out on your social media accounts, and link back to the outlet that published your work, because they then will feel more positively towards you in the future, and that will hopefully help you with future press releases. Just Holly, strategies for you to take control of your marketing. I hope you enjoyed my latest marketing blog. If this has inspired you to take control of your marketing, I urge you to sign up for one of my 6-week marketing workshops.